All right, workout worthy, welcome to Amazing Abs. This is a 10-minute complete core workout that's going to lengthen, strengthen, tone, and condition all of the muscles in your midsection. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and come back. Your workouts do not need to be extreme, but you do need to be consistent, and you can always be consistent right here with me. Now, we're going to do 10 different exercises, 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds of rest. The first exercise is a forearm plank. You can be on all fours, or straight line head to your knees, or straight line head to your toes. Your elbows are right below your shoulders, neck is long and lean, belly is sucking up towards your spine. Here we go. 45 seconds, holding your best forearm plank. Breathing as we hold. If you're on your toes, watch your heels. A lot of times we press our heels back, but keeping your heels right above your toes adds to the challenge. We don't want our hips sinking. We don't want our hips lifting. Keep them nice and aligned. Shoulders are low and relaxed, and chin is level. Don't lunge your face towards the floor. Feel like you're lifting through the back of your neck. Keep breathing. You want to hold the hardest plank you can do in good form as long as you can, but modify if you need to. We've got 15 seconds, active rest, and then we are going to do another forearm plank. You can hold once again, or we're going to do jacks and plank. In order to do this, you have to be on your toes. So if you can lift your toes and hold good form, you can do one leg at a time, tapping out, tapping in, or jack in plank. Both are great progressions that can add a lot of benefit, but they're only beneficial if you can keep a good forearm plank when you add that movement. And that includes breathing. Do not hold your breath. Belly is sucking up towards your spine. Shoulders are low and relaxed. Sink it back. Couple of deep breaths. Now exercise number 3 is going to be spinal balance. We're going to come up on all fours and alternate sides, reaching your opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. Reaching towards the wall in front of you and the wall behind you. Staying strong and centered. Try not to wobble side to side. The highest you want to lift would be parallel to the floor. Even if you have more flexibility, do not lift higher than parallel. Shoulders stay low and relaxed. Neck is long and lean. And this is a nice, slow, steady, controlled movement. Sink it back. Our next plank, if you would like to stay on your forearms, you definitely can. If you can lift to your palms for a high plank, exercise 4, here we go. Your wrists would be right below your shoulders. Arms are straight, elbows are soft. Pressing the floor away through the pads of your fingers, pads of your palms. Head alignment is the same whether you are in a forearm plank or a high plank. We don't want to lift our chin, we don't want to tuck our chin. We're looking at the floor beyond our fingertips. The rib cage is pulled down, belly is sucking up towards our spine. Kneecaps are lifted and our thighs are sealed. And your heels are right above your toes. Soften the knees, sink it back. And we're going to do one final exercise on this plane. You can be in a high plank or a forearm plank, holding, or the leg movement this time is going to be mountain climbers. Here we go. Lift and hold. Option 1, soften one knee at a time, keeping your feet in contact with the floor. Option 2, moving one leg at a time, So you always have one foot in contact with the floor. Now option 3 is a running movement. A little higher impact, higher intensity, and your feet both leave the floor. Keep good form, whichever option you've chosen. 45 seconds of work. Sink it back nice and slow, and we're going to carefully come onto our sit bones. We are halfway done. The next exercise, we're going to lay back, fingertips behind your ears, stretching through the crown of your head, lift to a hover, basic crunches, contract and control. Feel like you're stretching your head towards the wall behind you, gliding up and gliding down. We're looking up at the ceiling on an angle, keeping our chin level. Shoulders stay low and relaxed. Elbows are out nice and wide. And our fingertips are just for support. Belly is sucking in towards your spine. And as you lower, you hover at the bottom without bouncing, without resting. Range of motion is up to you. 15 seconds. You can stay with basic crunches, or we're going to do a crunch reach, alternating sides. Stretch through the crown of your head, lift to the hover. So once again, this is as relaxed as we're going to be. Here we go. We crunch, reach, center, and down. Crunch, reach, center, and down. It's like a 4-part movement. Not bouncing though, and not jerking. Contract, reach, center, hover, contract, reach, center, and hover. Feet are flat on the floor. Your knees and your hips are not moving. That is so important to continue having the movement come from your waist, not your hips. Leg extensions are next. If you need to, you can come up to your forearms. We are going to extend our legs and contract back in. If you can stay on the floor, sometimes it's better if your hands are under your hips. Here we go. Extending both legs, pulling in. Extending both legs, pulling in. Now the lower you go, the more of a challenge. So you need to find that sweet spot. If you feel like your back is straining or arching, you're going too low for what you can support. Find that challenge as close as you can get to the floor without touching and without arching. If 2 legs is too much, you can do 1 leg at a time. That is definitely an option as well. We only have 2 exercises left. The next exercise, snow crunches or cocoon. We're going to crunch in and reach out. Crunch in and reach out. You ready? Here we go. In and reach. In and reach. If you do need a little support, your fingertips can go behind your ears. Just make sure you're not pulling on your head. If your legs need to go higher, remember that's a great way to adjust. And if you need to do 1 leg at a time, that is an option as well. There are so many variations so that you can be successful safely. Exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale. Belly is sucking in towards your spine. Don't let your stomach stick out. We're gonna extend all the way because our final exercise are X crunches. So your body's gonna make an X, fingertips to toes. And we are gonna reach opposite hand towards the opposite foot. Here we go. Our last exercise. Reach and control, reach and control. If you need a shorter lever, you can bend your knee can bring your fingers to your head if you need a little support. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Shoulders are low and relaxed. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes, couple of nice deep breaths. And then bending your knees, hold underneath your calves, hugging your knees to your chest. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, rounding up to our sit bones, hands come to your shins. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. Exhale, round. Inhale, release. And we are all done. Fantastic job, Workout Worthy. That was a 10-minute complete core workout. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, come back and join me anytime.